So the first 8 courses of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pass came out not too long ago, and I've been playing them a lot recently, so I want to give you all my personal thoughts on how I feel about this DLC. Obviously, not all 48 tracks are out right now, so it's going to be hard to review all of them at one time, but generally speaking, I think this is definitely going to be worth your $25. The 8 new tracks currently available are Paris Promenade from Mario Kart Tour, Toad Circuit from Mario Kart 7, Choco Mountain from Mario Kart 64, Coconut Mall from Mario Kart Wii, Tokyo Blur from Mario Kart Tour, Shroom Ridge from Mario Kart DS, Sky Garden from Mario Kart Super Circuit, and Ninja Hideaway, which is a totally new track. All things considered, I thought a majority of these tracks were actually really fun, especially Ninja Hideaway, which seems to be a pretty popular opinion. But the other tracks that I was actually really impressed by were the ones from Mario Kart Tour. I barely played Mario Kart Tour at all on my iPhone, but these tracks came to life in a new way that I actually thought was pretty cool. One thing I really liked about the Tour track specifically is that it felt like you were actually changing routes as the course went on. I know it happened in some of the other tracks of Mario Kart 8, but I didn't see it happen with any of the other DLC tracks, so it was really nice to see that happen here. That said though, I wouldn't exactly say that the Tour tracks are my favorites. I would personally say that Ninja Hideaway, like I said earlier, is still my favorite just because of how difficult the course can be to navigate. In my opinion, it was the hardest one to navigate just because there were so many different directions you can go, and there was a lot happening at one time. Not to mention how crazy the items can be in Mario Kart 8 as a whole. Although I feel like me saying that this is the hardest track in the DLC so far is kind of an overstatement because a lot of them really aren't that difficult. But you know what else is not difficult? Leaving a like and subscribe on this video because your boy Sonicsta would really appreciate it. But anyway, tracks like Sky Garden and Toad Circuit still are fun, but they're really easy and very straightforward. Not that that's totally a bad thing because there should be some easy tracks throughout the DLC, and it just so happens that we got 2 of them right off the bat. But as I said time and time again when it comes to stuff like this, easy doesn't mean not fun. These tracks can still hold up on their own pretty well, although they're just not my favorites and probably my least favorites throughout the entire DLC thus far. But anyway, let's talk about Coconut Mall because I think this was like the main draw of why I wanted to get this DLC so much. Putting aside your thoughts on Mario Kart Wii, you have to recognize that this is one of the most popular Mario Kart games to come out of the entire franchise, and with that came Coconut Mall. Obviously, that track was seen as pretty spectacular when it first came out, so I guess the question is, how does it really hold up? And in my opinion, it's still fine. I don't know if it's as fun or memorable as it once was, but it's still a pretty cool track. This so-called remaster of Coconut Mall definitely is a bit easier than it once was before, and that's only true because of the escalators as well as the Shy Guys in the cars, which used to be Miis that used to actually move when you tried to drive towards them. Personally, as someone who actually enjoyed the original Coconut Mall's difficulty, to see it kind of revoked away in this new remaster is kinda unsettling and a little weird, but it's not going to overall hinder my experience with it. Do I wish it were different? Absolutely. But you know what? It's still just okay. It's not as good as it once was, but I'm not going to say it's horrible. It still is a pretty good track overall. But since we're on the topic of pretty much hindering your experiences, I've been seeing a lot of people say that the graphics are absolutely horrible in this game, or at least not up to the Mario Kart 8 standard, and I totally agree with that sentiment. No, I don't think any of these tracks look horrible, but I will say this, they do not match with the base game of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at all. At first, I actually wanted to give Nintendo the benefit of the doubt and thought that this was maybe a creative choice. Maybe they intentionally made it look a little bit cheaper just trying to emulate the old style of the 3DS Mario Kart, or maybe even Mario Kart Tour, just trying to make it look like you were playing that game, but on a more upscaled version. But as I began to sit in that thinking process a bit more, I realized that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. My logic and reasoning was solely based off of the fact that they kind of put a whole lot of old tracks into this DLC, but I failed to acknowledge that even Ninja Hideaway, which is a new track, still doesn't meet the same level of quality that the old tracks of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had. Unfortunately, to many, including myself, it does seem like Nintendo could have been cutting corners here, although I don't think that's enough reason to not get the DLC. I personally think the first 8 courses that were released actually are really fun, and I think the future is promising for the potential of Mario Kart DLC. Even just by looking at some of the emblems for the cups, I noticed that there's a moon one, and I'm really hoping we get something along the lines of like a New Donk City track or something like that. And hopefully some new playable characters. I would love to see Pauline in this game. Or even if there's a small possibility that a certain blue hedgehog can appear in this game, would be extraordinary. Who knows though, a boy can dream. What's going on, guys? Thank you all so much for sticking around to the end of the video, but now I want to hear from you. Have you played the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pass yet? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say about it. Moving on, I'd like to thank my extraordinary channel members for supporting me and creating the best possible content that I can make. Videos like these would not be possible without you guys, so as always, I am ever so thankful and praising the Lord for you guys all the time. Thank you all again so very much. If you want to become a member of my channel, there will be a link in the description down below. But if you want to support me through other means, leaving a like, comment, and subscribing definitely goes a super long way. Anyway, thank you all again so much for watching. This is Sonicsta signing out. Have a super blessed day, y'all.
Why are you playing that trash?